Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Kenn Bosak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Kenn Bosak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. Cause I'm Kenn bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get some Kenn Bosak.
How goes it, bros? We're live.
Hey. And we're live. That means that we are live, but not, a live. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter because this is life and nothing makes sense. Everything is perfect and fucked up at the same time. How are you guys?
Woo! Waking up.
Whoa.
Wow.
Your mic doesn't have to do with that. Like, should I cancel the noise or should I just let it through?
Hey, Chili B, how goes it? Thanks for joining the chat. What up, Nog Fresh? I see you in the chat. Let's fucking go.
Hello.
How goes it, Taha?
It's good. A bit sick, but I'm good. How about you guys?
Do you know what you have? Do you know what ailment you have?
Is it COVID or just like a basic illness?
No. It's just I like a lot of things been going on. A lot of my family members are really sick. Like last week, my grandma had an accident and broke her spine. Yeah.
I'm sorry
so
to hear
I've been
that.
dealing with that.
Yeah, that'll get you. Yeah. I know family problems will definitely make you personally sick.
Yeah. And then I had something outside, like for lunch or something, and now I have a very bad food poisoning, and so I've been feeling really weak today. Yeah. So, but everything is good. Nothing.
Drink
serious.
a lot of water.
I'm drinking a lot of water.
I've had food poisoning a few times, and I kind of almost like it. If that makes sense. No, but all right. So I don't enjoy it, but if out of all the times I've been sick with flu or whatever, right, like a stomach bug, whenever I have food poisoning, it almost feels like a free high all day. I'm high, food poisoning. I'm high as hell. I don't need to smoke or drink. I feel fucked up when I have food poisoning. Am I the only person who gets food poisoning and they're like, oh well, I'm high all day today? I guess I'm gonna feel a little sick, but. It's an all-day high.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all.
It's like a total head change.
It's the word.
There are few illnesses that I don't like ear pain, like tonsil pain, stomach pain. These are This is like bad pain.
Damn.
So
Well-
annoying, more like it.
I feel you. Let me see. I can bring up your website here. I wanted to talk a little bit about your art. I know we touched on this before when you were on the show, but it's been so long. Maybe reintroduce yourself to the audience. Let them know a little bit about your art and how you got into art and how you got into NFTs after that.
So, all right. Hello, everyone. I'm Tahir Yasin. I'm currently working as a freelance concept artist for video games and films. So, I've been always into video games. So I wanted to like make worlds and create worlds. So I've been doing that and still learning and improving my skills. And about NFTs, I got it. I can't say like I got into it. Like I knew about it for a long time, but I just got to know about it when the people bomb dropped, like the huge people thing happened. The like the 13 or 12 years of art,
Oh yeah, the
60,
$69 million
million.
NFT. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I knew him from a long time back, like as an artist. I talked with him a few times, but like he doesn't. He like he's a very cool guy. Like when you have like problems or you want to know something about his art or his work process, he used to
That's funny you
help out
mentioned him when
everyone.
I
So
landed on this because this seems like it could have been inspired by a little bit of people.
yeah. So this is one of the like. So after I got learned a bit about NFTs and everything, like Ethereum and cryptocurrency and stuff like that. So I started like I got like invitation to Foundation app that where you put
Yeah,
your
respect.
fees. Yeah. So I got one. So yeah, I should give it a try. So I didn't know about it. So I talked to a few people about it and learned the big things. And then I created basic art, or I had artworks before, and so I uploaded them. For surprisingly, I had like really good industry legend bought my artwork. His art name. So he's really Nicholas Sparks. He's really good. So I was surprised by my NFT. So after that, like I did some more research and found out that NFTs, cryptocurrency is illegal in Bangladesh. So from Bangladesh,
So
and
you're in
then
Bangladesh, yeah. You can't. So wait, you can't legally like make
no,
NFT.
yeah, I can make NFTs because like they're artworks, but I cannot sell them or
Oh,
get money. Yeah, there are some issues with the country, so I think they're like getting into NFTs now because I've been contacted by a few people about knowing how this process works, which I avoided talking to them because I'm
yeah.
a
I was
bit
gonna say,
scared.
be careful. Just keep telling people, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
So I actually don't know. I know how the process works, like how you can mint, how gas prices work, and how NFTs are made and stuff. But personally, I haven't sold a lot of NFTs that I would, know
Wow.
a lot about it. So yeah, then I did a collab with Kenn, and I was surprised that was really cool. It's like blew my mind that how fast it went out, and then just you know the whole thing happened. And I've been like making NF like whatever like in freelance works, people started like the metaverse thing and making worlds concepts for like NFT games and stuff. So I've been working with few studios, like not studios, like people who are making games in the metaverse, and I've been doing concepts and hero artworks for them. I posted few on my art station. So the Meta Squid one. So I did a few other ones, which I still haven't shared yet, and I still, get like job offers and stuff like for making concept arts for NFT games. So
Oh,
I
cool.
like as a process, like if I get to do the artwork, I'm fine. Like, but I'm actually not very like sound about how the NFT works, or how people are making money out of NFTs, or how NFTs, like people holding NFTs and stuff like that. I personally am not very well educated about this.
Well, that's more on like speculating the future value side of it, or
Yeah,
the art that you created, similar to being used in like a video game like Fortnite, right? If you're like a graphic
yeah,
designer
yeah,
and you design a character, you're like, how the heck?
yeah,
Why are you paying me money for this character? How are you gonna make? They put it inside of a video game, so similar to that, outside of gaming, utility like staking, a lot of the reason, I guess, it's at least so it's been brought to my attention, right? A lot of the reason my NFTs were selling back when we were doing when we did our first collab, which I have the
yeah,
art up here. Here's one of them, was because it had some utility on our planet, so people could stake your art. So there was
yeah,
additional value due to the collaboration, that you did with me. I added
yeah,
value through the utility. You added value through your art. So I feel
yeah,
like there's that side of it, like how people are kind of making money in addition to the what you sold it for. Just like you said, even if you just gave it away. I'm curious. Have you seen any of your art that you've commissioned prior to knowing about NFTs? Have you seen it tokenized? Like, and this could go to you too as well, Nathan, because you're an artist. Have either of you seen art that you've made for somebody kind of been made into an NFT, like outside of you doing it? You're like, oh, I made that art. I did that years ago, but oh well, now it's an NFT. Somebody did.
No, no, no. For me now, I haven't. But I heard a few friends of mine that have happened to them. Like they didn't know, and like some guy in OpenSea is selling art, and yeah, they were surprised.
Yeah,
So
I've had it. What's cool is that, and well, it's kind of like bittersweet. So one of the ones where it happened, their sales were better than my sales, but it was using my stuff. So they made
I,
more off of me than I made off of me. But at the
so
same time, it was also like it flattered me a little bit. I was like, well,
yeah,
all right, people actually like this stuff. So, like,
yeah.
cool. It's kind of like it's
I
both feelings at the same time, for
I
sure.
think like for I personally like feel like you need a big following as an artist to sell sell artworks as NFTs
Yeah.
in the like this whole thing. And I don't have that big following. Like I actually don't have any following,
Yeah,
to
but
be
see,
honest.
this
Like
is what's fucked up, and this is why I do the podcast and I let anybody come on. Is I
yeah,
should I should
this is
not
the
have
image.
a following. You should
This
look
is
at
the
this
image. This is the one that got sold.
on
My
Foundation,
first
right?
NFT.
Yeah,
Yeah, in Foundation.
yeah,
So
I
I was
remember
like
this.
seriously surprised. Like, and I was like, that's like one of the first artwork that I ever sold personally, and it was a really, I was like really surprised, and
So,
I was
have
so
you
happy.
thought about like recording or live streaming the process of you making this?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and I like post process videos of my artworks like every week,
So, how many hours
and
did you put into something like this? How long of a
this
live
one is
stream?
uh, I didn't live stream. I wasn't live streaming or recording for YouTube back then. But this one was like this was a personal project. I was like teaching myself new stuff. Like I was learning 3D and how to incorporate 3D into with 2D painting. And this is like something I made, and I polished it. Like you can see, there is a like 3D version of it below, and how I painted over this. This is the 3D and how it looks in the 3D program, like in Blender. And
Oh,
then
fuck.
I took it to I took it to uh, uh, iPad, and I used Procreate to paint over. So I wanted to see how I could like mix and match how to do the whole thing. So this is the iPad process. So yeah.
Here, I can drop a link to this, but we're gonna go ahead and play this in the background as we go.
So yeah, this was a like process. I was learning a lot of new things back then, which I use still nowadays because it makes work easier. So this was a very like I was surprised when this got like sold. I put a lot of time on my other NFTs where that I put on Foundation, and those didn't do well. Like people didn't buy or people didn't even
Well,
like it.
maybe because this one was your
But
first.
yeah, and this was I understand like this was inspired from How Miyazaki movie, like Spirited, like the Princess Mononoke like movie. If you have seen it, like there was a the forest god and stuff. Like I was inspired by that, so so I think that also added a little bit of story and to the artwork, and people liked about that part also. So yeah. So my other artworks were like more into like I remember I talked to you about making it Ethereum based artworks, like putting Ethereum icons and stuff like that before, and you told me like you didn't like Ethereum. You don't deal with it.
I still
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. So then I like started talking to you, and like making stuff for you is like, to be honest, it's relaxing. Like when I don't have anything to do, I make stuff like Ken art, like the Zelda and Zelda's Link and Ken mashup, the Dragon Ball Z mashup. With these, I wanted to make like
Yeah, this
make
is.
like emotes. Yeah, this one. I'm also doing a lot of like different ideas which I've been talking to you about.
Oh,
So
this right here, we could do like a PFP style thing with like this. I think the Bro
yeah,
Bros would be into that. This is
so
sick. I
yeah,
love the Dragon Ball Z, the Ken Goku. Yeah,
yeah.
these are all friggin' dope. I love the new ones too. The Bro Have a Day, and the
Yeah,
animations
these
are
were
so
like my
smooth.
yeah, these were like I have a like folder where I put like this will be drop one, this will be drop two, this will be drop three. Like I have this was drop two, and I have an two other folders I'm working on like drop three and four. Like I showed you a few artworks before, and I have other artworks that I'm working on. Like we talked about. So
Yeah.
hopefully in the future if we get the time, so. We'll yeah,
It,
so as I said, like like making these are fun for me. Like I don't normally make stuff like this. As you've seen my art station, like I do environments and world buildings and stuff like that. But like when I'm like feeling like burned out, I relaxing artworks are like making stuff for you. It's fun.
I appreciate it, bro. I really do, because these are very beautiful landscapes, and to know that
Thank you.
I can be a muse in your relaxing outlet. It means a lot, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I made these this one here is the one of one, so only one bro. There can be only one bro. And I
Yeah.
figure if you get the one of 10, you're gonna have a day. So
Yeah.
we have 10 over here, and then how goes it is one of 100. So there's 100 mints available there.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna go live in the drop in 1 minute, and 100% of the funds goes to our bro to help him upgrade his swag so you can start creating some doper
Thank you.
art. No, man, thank you,
Yeah.
bro. And hopefully, we can start to get you to, maybe mint some of this beautiful artwork on wax. Nefty.
Yeah, I've been like thinking about like doing like making new accounts on Atomic Hub, yeah, Wax. I still like I did like look into the tutorials you made for like how to get started on Atomic Hub.
I need to make a new one
But
because that's outdated now by like 2
oh, okay.
upgrades. Yeah, there's been 2 amazing updates, I guess, to how to make it
Yeah.
with Nefty blocks. So
Okay.
I think Miss Teen Crypto may have a more relevant one, but I think
Okay.
all of us
I'll check
need
it
to
out.
make new content because it got a lot easier and a lot better. And the way you do
Okay.
these are all mint 1 of 1s, right?
Okay.
Like when you mint these are all mint 1 of 1s, right?
1 of 1. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Right.
we don't get much of this on wax, bro. I'll be honest, we still haven't gotten.
Yeah. On Foundation, it's like 1 of 1. So you can't put this like you can put this artwork on another like on OpenSea, but it won't be the same. Then it won't be 1 of 1. So you will have this on another website. Like so they don't like I don't think they allow it to make like multiple like drops on multiple websites of the same artworks. So yeah, but I saw like Atomic Hub has this thing like you can mint multiple ones in OpenSea also I think, and Rareables. I like looked into this few websites and nothing else.
They all have different advantages. I mean, some are
Yeah,
less
I
popular than others, but that's about the only one.
to be honest, I like I backed down from like minting and stuff because of the gas prices. Like it's like a lot, and like yeah, like the other artworks for me, I had to like mint for around $200 each artwork. I had to pay gas price like $200 for each, and it was like I was like I was hoping they would sell and I would make the money back, but that never happened. I was like, oh man, I'm at a loss, so I have to rethink. So I still make artworks, but I just make them for other people, like who are more like better at minting and knows how to work around this gas price thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
And Bangladesh, it's like dollars, and the currency difference is a lot. So like Bangladesh, we suffer a lot minting and stuff. So yeah.
Do you see a lot of interest in crypto? Just like kind of in the underground, I guess, like in the streets. Is there any like speakeasy Bitcoin meetups, or are there artists having like underground meetings about NFTs?
I haven't still gotten like people reached out after I like sold one NFT, and people started like knocking me to like asking me how this whole thing works. So I was like being very careful because I knew that at that point I knew that it's not legal in Bangladesh, and I was like avoiding, and I used to help them, like I used to link them to which videos I saw and how I learned about this sort of things and where I studied and researched, but I personally didn't like talk to them about it really freely. And I heard like people are like there are talks about NFTs in Bangladesh right now, but I haven't like heard anybody or any get-togethers or any hangouts like talking about people hanging out and talking about NFTs and in Bangladesh yet, or in Dhaka, in my understanding. Like I'm a very indoorsy person, so I don't mix with a lot of people myself. So.
What's the kind of like penalties over there for that kind? Is it like a slap on the wrist, or is it like extremely serious? Because I know
I just got to know, like I haven't like some of my like friends told me about it, but I actually don't know. So I just left it alone
Yeah, I don't
because
blame.
in like Bangladesh, like government things are really bad. Like it's not a good thing even
Have you?
talking about it.
So yeah, I was just gonna say, how difficult would it be for you to get out of Dodge, and have you considered, where you would like to live if you could just leave, and how difficult is it for people who would like to move to move?
Yeah, like it's all about if you have a stable income, I think you can move anywhere. Like else. Like even India is better. Like they don't have any problems with NFTs and stuff. But in Bangladesh, like being an artist is not a very like profitable job description. So yeah, it's still not that, you know, very well job sector, The industry isn't still like the other ones. So as a freelance, I only work for like clients from abroad. I don't normally work for like I used to have a job here in Bangladesh, but I quit because I didn't see me evolving or like developing myself compared to everybody else in the whole other world. Like so I started self-developing and in the meantime working for other like indie companies making small like contribution to the games and stuff like that. I'm still, doing that. So if in the near future, if there is a possibility, I would really love to move out of Bangladesh. Like maybe live in like Thailand or some place tropical around the beach. Yeah.
That is what I should have expected from somebody who lives in Bangladesh to say. My ass was like,
But
oh yeah, he'll say he wants to come to Miami because like as
no, I really don't. I personally don't want to. Like people, like normally people would love, like, yeah, I want to live in the U.S. and or Canada or something like that. I personally don't like. I don't. For some reason, I don't feel like that. Like I would love to move to Japan if I ever am. But recently, I've been doing a lot of research about how living conditions are in Japan. It's fun, as a tourist, but I heard like living in Japan is very difficult. And or I went to Thailand, so I love Thailand. So I thought like, and it's I heard it's living there is kind of cheap if you make like few $1,000s a month. So I was like, yeah, that would be a great thing. Like my dream is to like travel and make art. That's like every artist's dream, I think.
right.
Yeah.
And it's feasible, especially like you said, you have the gaming gigs, with the graphic stuff plus the additional NFT stuff. I know that
Yeah.
we've collaborated, but I don't know if I've seen you collaborate with anybody. Do you do
Yeah.
collabs?
I haven't done any other like I don't personally do any other collabs with anybody else other than you. So you're like exclusive.
I really
So yeah,
appreciate it, man.
nobody reached out. Like some people, like some guys, like reached out and asked me about doing collabs, but some like there were like they talked about it, and I made some artworks for them, but none of them like pans out. Like I've seen something like in this like time, like people are making a lot of artworks for their games, like metaverse games and stuff like that. But I haven't seen any of them come out, which I'm very sad. Like they have interesting ideas, like making NFT games, card games, gambling games, and stuff like that. But none of them gets any updates. Like I always hope like, oh, after this they will do this and this, but nobody comes back and they're like tells me like, hey, my game is up if you want to check it out. Or I haven't like the works I did. I haven't. That's why like that time you did a podcast with the Splinterland people, right? Uh, so I like nagged about like how to get into the artwork side of Splinterland and stuff like that. How? So yeah,
Yeah, your art would be perfect for Splinterlands. Honestly, the style, especially
Thanks.
for the environments. Like,
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know, and we have been talking about it, right? Like I wanted to make like few cards based on you, like different stuff. Like I showed you one, and I want to make more like that and see how it works. Like if we could make a game out of it or something, like for passion project or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, I appreciate the thought, honestly.
I see a lot of people in your stuff too, like you said. I think it's a cool inspiration. I like the way you use perspective in your work. I think
Yeah, thanks.
it's very cool to show that kind of difference between, like, I guess, like the mortal form and how like
Yeah.
kind of small we can be, and compared to like the aspirational things that are presented in front of us, and kind of the contrast that occurs there is really cool. So yeah, I just wanted to shout you out right there for that.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, all right. So I was sharing the wrong link for some reason. I just got the right link. I updated the description in the YouTube video. I don't know why Nefty Blocks did me like that. I know I had the right link. I don't know what the heck happened there. But shout out to Sound Dr. Genie, Danish, how goes it, bro? Appreciate the support. Chili B, much love. Thanks to everybody. Don't forget to check out the NFTs. Nog Fresh, thanks again. Bobcat, what up, DJ? Yeah, here's the right link. So here's the right link. It'll take you to the collab, to the drop. I guess we can kind of start to wrap things up here in a little bit. We do have more art coming with Taha here. I don't want to say too much. Just want to say, like, hopefully this collab does well. The price altogether would help raise the $300 towards getting him a new iPad, so he can start, making doper art again and shit. And I don't know. I just want to say, like, thanks to everybody for the support.
Yeah, thank you.
Nah, dude, thank you for the art, man. You just hit me up and was like, hey, I made this. Let's do something with it. And I was just like, thank you, man. This is pretty dope. Like, I really appreciate it. And we've done a collab before, and we even recently airdropped a piece of art. And I know you have art, like you said, in your in your Kenn Bosak folder. So I know if people pick one of these up, there's only 111 altogether, a mint 1 of 1, a 10 of 10, and a 100 set. They can expect to receive airdrops for picking one of these up as well.
Cool.
Nathan looks like he's about to go fight.
I don't know. That's why I just like looked at myself. I was like, oh, fucking weird. That's why I had nothing to say. I was just like, man, why do they wear this gi? But it's the Bitcoin gi now. These markets are a little testy. You gotta grab it by the throat. Did you know? Just pro tip here, just so people know, if you're ever in trouble and someone's on top of you, you can grab their collar on one side. Make sure that this finger is going against their neck right here. It's called a lapel choke. It's a move. You want to slide this up into the neck and grip so that the back of the thumb is against the neck. And you want to reach under to the other side. Do it to the same side. And you twist like scissors.
Okay.
And you bring your elbows together. And it chokes them unconscious in like about 5 seconds.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Pro tip of the day, self-defense from Nathan. Hey.
Self-defense.
If any of our brothers are in trouble out there, I just want them to feel like they're safe.
Nathan just wants somebody to hit him up like whenever from now and be like, remember that time you saved my life with that information?
That would be cool, man.
Honestly, I think it would be cool to find another like crypto influencer and like get like a lot of money on the line and like give it to charity and just do like some sort of like jujitsu or like, I don't know, kickboxing match or something.
Isn't John Kim like an ex-MMA fighter? And we have like Ben Askren, he likes to fight YouTubers for no reason.
Ben Askren is he's a horrible striker. He might be the worst striker I've ever seen in my life. I think I don't want to wrestle him, but like, I mean, talking kickboxing? Yeah, I'll bring him over here all day.
He can't even lift his foot over his knee.
Dude, I mean,
He
I don't
old,
want to be
he
that
old.
guy. I don't want to be that guy, but like, I mean, come on. I'm not like that doesn't do anything for me. Just like I'm just okay. So I've trained with like a lot of these people too. I don't talk much about that stuff, but like
Cool.
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Be an artist instead. This dude's got it figured out. Real artist.
Yeah,
Probably
dude, that art is sick. Hold on, let me do one more screen share. Here we go. There it is. Look at this beautiful. We got to get you to make a wax account and start dropping on Nefty.
Yeah. I was like, I was thinking about it. So yeah, I should like. Yeah, foundation isn't like doing anything for me, to be honest. Like, I couldn't even.
Foundation
Funny thing is, like, I couldn't like the sell that happened on foundation. I couldn't even cash out yet because, you know, it sucks.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so it's still there in my MetaMask account. So yeah.
Wow, dude. Yeah, see, the world isn't ready for mass adoption. A lot of places around the world, bros, just legally block mass adoption, unfortunately. So we have a lot of time. We're still very early. Taha, there's probably amazing artists all around the world that aren't even allowed to touch NFTs, so
Yeah.
we're still very early. This is I guess technically this is like anarchy art because
Anarchy.
Oh, I like that. Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Is this like a real place?
No, it's a study from an image. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks like it was inspired by like a real place.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember which reference I saw, so it's just these were like studies from other artists and stuff, and this is a study from. This is a personal work.
Kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan a little bit.
Yeah. So I was like learning a new software with this, and I was like, and learning new techniques. And I was like, let's try something, and this happened. I at that time I liked it, but now that I see it, I only see like, okay, I should have done this, and I should have changed this. I should have put more work on this part.
I like how it's practical though. Like, yeah, it's a city in the middle of a desert, walled off from everything, but there's running water that sustains it.
That's like us, because then you have the walled garden that we're not allowed in the middle, right? But we're safe in our walls, and as long as the giants don't get in.
Yeah.
I just want to light my joint from that flame.
Me too. It reminds me of like the Chappelle Show thing where he's fighting Godzilla, and he put his butt on the volcano afterwards.
Oh, well, Sound Dr. Genie, member for 9 months. Kenn, bro, I've been having financial hardship, so I will pause my membership. Keeps hitting me hard, and since the crypto house hasn't sold or finished, it's been really hard. I feel you, Sound Dr. Genie. I've been all in since wax was like $1. I only cashed out so much, so I've been writing it down to 20 cents with all of y'all. So I remember my account not too long ago was like $200,000 because it was close to $1 a token. Now it's like 50,000 or something because it's like 20 cents. So yeah, it's like $250,000 disappeared because the market's crashing. But it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I'm crypto, not cash. I don't need.
Yeah.
Live by the coin, die by the coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate the support, bro. Sound Dr. Genie, I need Wax Wallet. So drop your Wax Wallet. I need to collect everybody who has a membership. I need to collect your addresses. I want to send out YouTube badges. Oh yeah, Crypto Crow also fought. Yeah, but I wasn't going to recommend that. I don't want Nathan to die.
Yeah, what is it? A crow? I'll fight a crow.
Crypto Crow. He's like
no, not that
the
one.
Undertaker.
Oh, the Undertaker?
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's big.
Well, I mean,
his like.
Let's check it out. Let's look at it.
Yeah, there's pictures of me standing next to him, and he makes me feel like I'm on my way to school.
Okay.
like I'm just so small standing next to him.
Okay, let's check it out.
All right, Crow might be down, guys. Let's make this happen.
But it's gotta be like we've got to actually help some people if I'm gonna.
Chili B's crazy, yo. Thank you again, Sound Dr. Genie, Crypto Crawler. You know, I'm sure things will work out for us all, bro. So Genie, keep your head up. Mind your biz. I love your face too. I do. I love you. How you been, bro? Tom Crown might be a good match. Why can I not picture a face to that name?
I'm trying to. There's like one dude that I won't. There's like a few like actual like real fighters that are like in better shape than me, and those I won't because I'm just not game ready. But we would have to give it like 6 months, and then I'll go.
Which Paul brother would you fight, if any?
Both. I wouldn't box Jake. Jake would knock me out boxing.
Yeah, Jake, like
his boxing career is over. He broke his hand on a punching machine at a bar like a dumbass.
I don't touch those. Like I said, don't do that. No, Logan. I mean, I wouldn't worry about that one because I just, I've seen. I was at that fight with Floyd, and I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I've seen people.
You were there. That's
yeah, cool. and he just didn't have it. So that one I would do either one for MMA and kickboxing, but I wouldn't box Jake. I mean, he would flatline me probably.
Yeah,
he's got a really mean punch, dude. He's got a mean cross. He lays dudes out.
Yeah.
He trains with Shannon Briggs. So like I don't know if I don't have like a real boxing coach like Shannon Briggs. He was like a world champ. So just saying. But Bit Boy, come at me. I'm so mean.
There you go. Now I can put a face to the name. Yo, Tom, how goes it? He said KK. Yo, Tom might be down, bro. That's hilarious.
Let's talk about details.
I was like, why can't I put a face to that name?
It would have
shows up in the fucking chat, bro. You're the legend. That is awesome.
It's not gonna be a shit coin though. I want it to be like in like an arena where people actually can like pay to see it. Like it would have to like be a show. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like we're gonna fucking hang out and smoke a blunt and then fight each other.
No, dude, it would have to be like one of those bum fights where like the only reason you're doing it is for a grilled cheese sandwich and like filtered lake water.
I'm more likely to fight for a grilled cheese than like for
right. I know that's what I'm saying. All right, guys, I am gonna wrap things up, but yeah, if you have one of those icons next to your name, drop your Wax Wallet address like Crawler did right there. You can see Crawler's Wax Wallet. You can see Crawler has one of those cool little icons. If you got a cool little icon next to your name, drop your Wax Wallet. I'll send you an NFT. The only way to get one, of the NFTs is to have one of those cool little supporter badge icons. All right, Taha, I love you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be promoting the drop throughout the week. So all week long, I'll be posting tweets on and Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, making sure we promote out the drop. Let people know, 100% of the proceeds are going to you. So let's support an artist, pick up an NFT. Mint 1 of 1, 10 of 10, and there's a Mint 100 series. The 1 of 1's $100. The 10 of 10 is $10. The 1 of 100 is only $1 each. So we kept the prices fairly low. Wanted to make sure people had a chance to grab these, you know. And yeah, everybody have a day. Shout out again to the chat. Love you all.
You too.
Love you, bye.
Everyone, thank you. Bye.
Hello, happy bros. Hey, you're about to get a face full of the Kenn Bosak. He's a mentor. That's what I heard. He's a connector. Oh, yeah. He's a brilliant leader. I've seen it. He's Kenn Bosak. Oh, happy bro. You gotta get some Bitcoin and hold it. Happy bros. You gotta get those NFTs and you gotta hodl that stuff. You gotta hodl it. 'Cause I'm Kenn bro. We got your Bitcoin, bro. He's an original. Buy some NFTs and hold them. How many times does he have to tell you? Going to the moon. We're 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 gonna get real high. 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 Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Bro, we're going to the moon. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon. We're gonna get real high. Real high. Yep. Real high. Hello, happy bros. Come get your Kenn Bosak.